right? Oh, let's go.
I am Malenia, Blade of Mikola.
Huh. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, what's up with Witch today? Interesting. Hi, Karen. Hi, Peachy. Alright. How are you doing today, Karen? Today's gonna be a shorter stream, since I have to go basically in like 3 hours. But I've been practicing Malenia a little bit outside of the stream, so I hope to be able to like finally get here. I saw the fight until the 3rd flower today. It's really nuts. I would say it's like the fight itself is easy outside of a few special abilities that you have to learn to dodge. Okay, something's odd.
I am Malenia, Blade of Mikola.
So Every single Aeonia flower, it's basically a dodge pattern. It's always the same, but it has to be learned. Now
do you understand?
Oh my god. I'm skill issuing pretty hard. And I died, how many? Like 3 times? Let me add that to the counter. We're over 1700 deaths. Now, that's insane. Whoa, 100s! I wonder how much it can go. Like it's almost it's over 3 months by now. Also, what is going on? Like, why am I hitting Malenia like normally instead of
Blade of Mikola.
instead of parrying? It is surprising how, like, Malenia can still catch me off guard with some of your combinations, even after all these hours I put into it. So, I decided to remove the tier that increases my damage by 20% but draining my HP, and replace it with a protection tier. So we are beating your ass slower, but it is less dangerous. So if there is a bad situation, I can still recover from it. Oh, Rom, hi. So yeah, I kinda dropped. I was just talking about how I dropped blood-sucking tier. Like, I would prefer reaching phase 3 every single time, or like nearly every single time if possible, than to like risk it and do it faster, but also die a lot.
Blade of Mikola.
Hi, Spryko. How are you doing and how do you feel? Is it better with the stuff that PARRY recommended? So yeah, it's a shorter stream today because I will have to go in about like 3 hours. Though in general, I think I'm considering to limit the streams like to 4 hours in the future, especially for like for streams when I play something like Witcher. Something with like story heavy. Okay, I fucked it up. So you guys can watch and don't miss some bits, some cool bits of the story. But I guess I'll post a poll to Discord later. Oh, it's good to hear that, Spryker. And thanks, PARRY. double EP tree. So, Rom, you told me that you're dropping expedition, but how far did you get in the end, like? Oh, great. How far did you manage to get? Hopefully I can get back to work on Monday, almost 2 weeks gone. You must think I'm dead. Oh no. Yeah, it sucks to be sick as an adult. Those longer, whatever, they're kind of symptomatic, but at least you don't feel like you're dying all the time. Okay, I feel like we need to reset, since somehow I'm doing pretty badly this attempt. So, yeah, I've sold the fight up to 3rd Aeonia, and Malenia herself, she gets pretty much, she gets much faster, but she's easier to parry, and actually, like, parrying on phase 3, it's a very viable strategy, surprisingly. Exactly because how fast everything
I am MALENIA,
everything happens.
Blade of Miquella.
Like, she loses HP at an extreme rate. So 3rd Aeonia is just 1 crit away from the 2nd one. So it's like first 2 crits, but here's the problem. Sometimes she would basically start with one of her 2 waterfall dance patterns, and I only know how to dodge one of those. And for the 2nd pattern, I know how to recognize it, and I know how to dodge the first half of it, but not the 2nd. It should be talisman that gives. Yeah, I'm already using all of that. Thanks, Breaker. Like, I use both. Okay, what is this part? Oh, maybe it's because I didn't move out. No, there is. I'm just using both of them already. I use a talisman that gives extra damage to parries. And extra damage, extra attack after the parry. So, like, one is from the base game, one is from DLC, and yeah, I'm using both. The build is pretty much optimized. It's all about execution now. All about execution. The talisman is increased crit damage. Yes, yes. One is the just dagger talisman, I think it's called. It's from Rykard Mansion, Volcano Manor. And another one is you can get it early in the DLC. It basically increases your entire attack for 20 seconds after you land the crits. Very, very powerful one. And they kind of both together. They work together.
Heed my words. I am Malenia, blade of Mikala, and I have never known defeat.
Okay. Also, guys, let me know if the game is too loud. I think I, like, set it to a comfortable volume level. This is a curse. I was doing it well, like off stream when I was practicing, but not now. Everything's fine. Yeah, it's just the move itself. It's kind of inconsistent, and I can't really get it. So it's all about positioning, and it's just how she moves, not how I move, rather, because I always move in the same manner, but with her it's like there's some kind of random involved. Why don't you order it? I have like local Burger King that can deliver, I think 24/7. I don't know. I tried burgers in other places, but for some reason only Burger King kinda hits me. Can't swallow it yet. Oh, fuck.
Heed my words. I am Malenia, blade of Mikala, and I have never known defeat.
What I really always liked with the sore throats is instant noodles, like hot ones. They work wonders. And especially like, I don't know, instant noodles and a light beer. That's a fantastic combo. Hey, why? Okay, I'm alive. Is broth and yogurt? Well, yogurts are nice. Which kind of yogurt do you prefer? I don't know, I have like lots of variety of yogurts with different berries. Like Greek yogurt with berries. They're pretty good. Hi Nita. Hi Knight. How's your Elden Ring going? I know you had only like a few hours on it. I promise you, it's usually not as insane as you can see on your screen right now, since she's a very, very hardcore experience, and modded as well. I fucked it up.
Blade of Mikola.
Yeah, but yeah, that's basically what I eat, but only with a few berry pieces. Yeah. I'm going to play more, but I'm getting a bit of headache. Oh yeah. First playthrough night. You should really take it slow. Also, I know most people don't do that, and you also, I think you said you watched a lot of like lore videos and stuff, but I didn't do it like when I was streaming my first playthrough, but you can try. A lot of items in the game, they have like bits and pieces of lore basically hidden in them, so you can read them. But it depends on how slow you want to take you want to take the game. There are also cool quests that are hidden, and well, in general, there's a lot of like hidden quests and puzzles and vistas. For example, there are pictures. Like you'll be finding pictures, and if you find vistas depicted on those pictures, you can get something special. As an example. So there's a lot to explore. The next From Software game is gonna be on Switch, but like ignoring that, I wonder if the next like real From Software game is From Software game is gonna top Elden Ring somehow. Got through the tutorial area, beat some knights, beat the talisman, the beastman of Formazula, Melina. Yeah, don't try to fight the guy, like, don't try to fight the horseman. I mean, you can, but like, he's exactly there to teach you that bosses can be skipped, you know. Besides, the weapon you can get if you beat him, you won't be able to use it right now. It requires some high stats. It is possible to beat him like level 1 without having anything. But you'll be bashing your head against the wall, especially if you're not familiar with this type of games. You'll beat him easier, very easy later. We'll do a live stream when a new skate collection releases on March 29. Skills on the board? I don't have any skills on the board. But what is this collection you're talking about? Like Tony Hawk Pro Skater stuff? What was that?
Bravely fought, my lady.
I wanna see Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I don't think I ever played any of those games. I wanted to play when I was a kid, but I somehow never got a single game. Or they just weren't working on my system, unfortunately. I'll speak to Wretch class. Yeah, usually Wretch is what people who do soul level 1, like rune level 1, start with. But yeah, that's got it. It got like everything of... like it has a little bit of everything in terms of base stat distribution. And don't worry to level up different stats just to try different weapons, because you will be able to rearrange those stats later. There's an item in the game that we'll be finding later that allows you to do that. And despite there being a limited number of this item, like I think you get at least like 12 in the game. Maybe more.
My words. I am Malenia, blade of Mikala, and I have never known defeat.
Movement a bit awkward. What kind of action games you played before, Knight? Like, I know like there are many games with similar controls that are not Souls-like. Have you ever played something like Nier games, like Nier Automata or Nier Replicant? For fuck's sake, I'm so screwed. My controller is not working. I tried to double tap the potion, but instead...
My lady.
Yeah, I got screwed. Haven't really had much exposure to Nier games. I wholeheartedly recommend to try them. They got some really cool story. They are very flashy, they are not... they're not as difficult. Action game. Well, I can't really put down any proper definition, but anything that has a controls like an Elden Ring. Like hack and slash games, basically. Yakuza? Okay, well I thought Yakuza was JRPG. Rather. Never played them, but had a friend who was very into Yakuza. They're gigantic. But like, now that I stream and I finally have more times to play different series, I might play them sometime. Oh my, I'm so bad at parrying. And the past two games have been more of a turn-based, but the earlier games are more action. Yeah, well, you'll get used to it in no time. I would say controls in Elden Ring are pretty decent and easy to grasp for a beginner.
My words.
Like comparatively, compared to Dark Souls is very, very clunky.
And I have never known defeat.
So people, after playing all the Dark Souls games, I can say for certain, people who say that Dark Souls games are difficult, they are talking about different kind of difficulty. Dark Souls games, they are in general, I would say, easier than Elden Ring. Like, everything is slower. Oh my god. Why is it so bad? Like, when I was playing off stream, right before the stream, it was so much better. So, Dark Souls games, they are much slower, but much more clunkier. And this clunkiness is what gives them difficulty for all the wrong reasons. Silent Doom. Wait, that's pretty much the beginning, no? Yeah, like Dark Souls, I wouldn't really recommend them for like for new people. But Nier type of games, definitely. You should try it out. Joe Boss. Well, yes and no. I think you have to beat it. Nier games are all about music. And the story. Okay. This is some really shitty performance today. But not gonna lie, I feel a little bit tired from this, from fighting Malenia all week. But we're almost there. Like today, I got to 50% of her health bar on phase 3, which is quite far. Have to learn the last bits and pieces of the dance. You said you were playing a turn-based game recently. Was it Trails? One of the Trails games? How many Trails games you played? I personally think like Trails has one of the best turn-based systems in like all the JRPGs, all the new. They just got it right. Though I can't really say I like the more like modernized version of it that they did in Chrono Kiseki games and the remake. I mean, it's okay, but it's just different a little bit. Just a little different. Finally I did right. This is insane. Like, what is she doing? Unfortunately, I've only watched those games on YouTube.
I am Malenia, blade of Mikola, bravely fought.
But I fell in love with them and bought the Trails remake. Oh, there's Trails is the longest like continuous JRPG series, like game series ever. So I like really long games, like long story-driven games, and Trails hits all the checkboxes. It has a very deep combat system, which really fully unlocks itself on Nightmare difficulty, which is quite insane in most of the games. Just how I like it. It's also every single game is a continuation of the previous games. Like they have full continuity in the game, as in despite the story being split into like 4 different arcs currently, they all continue each other, in fact. So like chronologically, the first games are Trails in the Sky. Then we get Trails of Cold Steel arc, which is also I think it goes in parallel with the Crossbell arc. And then all 3 arcs, they like all three arcs, they just come together in Trails of Cold Steel 3 chronologically again. Trails of Cold Steel 4,
I am Malenia, blade.
and everything is finalizes in
I have never known defeat.
Trails from the Reverie. I think that's the English name. Ajumari no Kiseki. And Kuro no Kiseki are newer games. I'm not sure about like what are they about yet. So there's this gigantic continent of Zemuria, and you slowly like kind of travel across it and learning bits and pieces of this overarching story, like gigantic story. Okay, what's it? It's really hard to tell if I'm too late, if I'm too early with this move. Okay, at least we earned the right to heal. That's good. I watched through the first game and the second. So you basically you only watched Trails in the Sky, right? So Trails in the Sky, it's just the beginning. Yeah, you follow some characters. Oh, hi Mog. Beat this today? Nah. I wish. But I'm really close. I saw the third Aeonia. I guess like everyone is kind of tired from seeing her. Is that what you mean? I wanted to be free. I'm really close. I'm practicing off stream. And currently I saw everything up to the 50% health on the last phase. Ten meters of mountain for 3 hours? What does that mean? What does he play? Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm so bad at this. And after yesterday with the rock, I just want people to get unstuck. Yeah, I like this fight. But yeah, I'm feeling a little bit tired. I'm really close by now. I saw quite a few people playing this game. Is it a new indie title? I'm going to play 2 matches based, just be Persona 4 Golden, Royal, and some XCOM 2. I used to play original XCOM, like OG, on MS-DOS. Cool times. I like XCOM series. Oh god, finally. Estelle and Joshua story. Yeah, Knights, you're in for a treat because Trails series, it's much more than Estelle and Joshua, and the story of Estelle and Joshua, it kind of continues in Trails of Cold Steel in some of the games. They also appear as one of the main characters in the Crossbill arc. So, like, characters from previous games, they have a cameo, pretty important one, in future games. In like 2, 3, 5, sometimes 5 years after the fact. So there are characters who are like 5 years old when the game starts, and by the Kurono Kiseki, I think they are 17 or 18, and I think one of the character, they appear in 8 games, so like it is insane. Octopath Traveler, yeah, I wanted to play it on Steam as well, but I still I have a lot of stuff in my backlog. But how are you doing today, Mog? fuck's sake. This is the death of me. Okay, we live. Second Aeonia. Fuck me. Okay, yeah. Oh, there was no space. Though, wait, there was space behind. I just got scared by the first flower. So I started dodging in the wrong direction. Fuck me. But yeah, Ron, they are not. Yeah, Mog, I saw fight a little bit further than that. I died to the third flower. But I have no idea how to deal with it yet. Like, first few beats, they're fine. So we will be getting unstuck, hopefully soon. Oh, it's made by Bennett, probably the guy who is behind the... Oh, really?
Now do you understand?
How did I even...
I am Malenia, Blade of
And he tells you the entire way through with the baby steps. Okay. Well, I was thinking it's kind of very odd name. About hot and spicy chicken wings. You know, like I used to visit a lot of different places, and I tell you what, it's kind of surprising how like KFC is so different everywhere. I guess it's all about where they source their chicken. And in some places KFC is actually pretty, like, very, very good. What about your place, Knight?
Blade of Mikola.
Got any, like, decent KFC? Feeling gross, but it should pass. What happened, Monk? If that's not a big secret. Yeah, also, today's a shorter stream for me because I have to go. Finally, if everything is alright, if everything resolves, then today I should complete my freaking paperwork and be able to travel again. Oh, this is unreal. Never have liked KFC. Fair. It's like, from my experience, it's as I said. In some places it's decent, in some places it's kinda wacky.
Heed my words. I am Malenia, blade of Mika, and I have never known defeat.
Oh, I'm getting all the worst patterns today, it seems. The ones near me always have been just dripping greasy, all shaking. But if you have a chance, like if you travel to another city, if or in country, just I suggest you give it a go. You'll be surprised. I have a few different like food and drinks position that I'm trying to try whenever I'm visiting some other places. For example, Mai Tai cocktail and some other cocktails. It really depends on the barman and on the quality of the alcohol used. It's wild how the same like cocktail with the same recipe can taste. Wings, beer, and football. Sounds like visiting a bar. Is an order pitchery. Okay, we're good. Ah. All right, time to focus. Okay, fuck. Let's go. Second day on you. Fuck, how did I even... What? No! This is so bad. I'm so dead.
Your flesh be
Yep.
consumed by the scourge
How
of blood.
did I get hit by this freaking... have 0. Hi, Dark. Hello. I have 0 bosses because normally if I get Scarlet Rot, I'm dead. And I think the problem is not just Scarlet Rots. Like whenever I get Scarlet Rots, I seem to also have like a debuff that reduces the heal from the flasks. How are you doing today, Dark? Takes half a second to eat one. Yeah. You know what's the problem? I don't think I have a recipe learned for crafting those. But generally, I could go quite far without ever using one. Get back from Munk. Nice. What have you been doing for Munk? In Munk? It's been such a long time since I've been to Germany. Gold trip? Nice. Such a nice country. I don't think you need one, but if you do, I can look up. Yeah, I need the recipe for this because I don't think I ever found where to learn one. As hilarious as it sounds, it's at the very start of the
blade of Nicola, and I have never known defeat.
The guy seems so grey now. I've never been to UK. I've got some friends in there, and also some people I used to work with. And people I used to work with, their older generation, they were not so happy about the state of affairs in the UK. But that's been like a year ago. Okay. Nicely dodged. So Dark, today here we are doing modded, it's a modded Malenia. It's a mod called Unalloyed Malenia, which is the one that's let me solo her and other quite known personas kinda struggled with. I'm attempting it parry only, and I never beat it before. Honestly, I've been here before. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just don't know. I'm got the super flurry down. Yes, I did. I did. We are currently at phase 3. Basically, phase 3, third Aeonium. That's as far as I got. Yeah, super flurry requires insane amount of precision and positioning. Like it literally took me like 10 to 12, like even 15 hours to learn. And I also had to record my own videos. Okay. Time to focus. Fuck, how did that happen? Okay. I'm so dead. That was upsetting. I hope it's okay to ask, but I was wondering, are you Polish? Alright. We're still playing a little game here on the channel. I had some concerns about like telling where I'm from, but I'm fine with it now. But I'm asking everyone who asked me this question to guess one place I could be from. So I remember like everyone's answers, and I'm kind of curious how many people can actually guess correctly. Hollow Knight, hell yeah, Rom. You know, there's a very, very difficult mods for Hollow Knight, like insanely difficult. But it's a good game. You'll like it. CR? As in like Czech Republic? Okay, I'll write it down. Like at some point I will tell you guys like where I'm really from. But it's kind of fun little fun little game right now. Mars. Okay. Well, that's closer. That's pretty close. No, Knight, don't worry. Don't you worry. Like, no, but I didn't tell anybody where I'm from. So it's like an open game. Because you're not the first one to ask. Quite. Almost everyone asked me at some point, so don't be sorry.
Blade of Nicola, and I have never known defeat.
Yeah, there was that as well. I guess, Rom. I swear I can parry some waterfalls. I think it might be different mods, Dark. Here you cannot parry waterfalls, that's for sure. She input-read me. You cannot reforged? Ah.
My lady.
Yeah. I'm going to play Reforged at some point later. So the plan is, I have a lot of mods to play. I was thinking of playing modded Consort Rodan after this, but hell no, we're taking a break and doing something more chill. And by something more chill in the context of Elden Ring is going to be a soul rune level 1. Run all Remembrance bosses, which includes the DLCs. Yeah, I heard you can try it like Dark. If you basically use the tier from the very first Furnace Golem from the DLCs. Someone told me it basically gives you a Sekiro deflectability for 5 minutes. Oh, it was you. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I don't remember because someone else was also mentioning it. So, in order to properly progress this Malenia Dark, I had to also practice off stream, and despite that, we're still like I still didn't beat her. So, my actual death counter will be over 3,000 by now. That's for sure. And in terms of hours, I would say at least 65 or 70. Easily 70 hours. I'm gonna maybe like calculate the proper amount later. Can't wait to try this mod. Yeah, it's insanely good. It's a really fair and, well, if you're looking to a good way to bash your head against the wall, that's your poison. Yeah, this Malenia is definitely like she's a hard one, but amazingly well designed. Like if this was in the base game, I wouldn't complain. Oh no, she went for the like worst pattern. God damn it. Extra pinky sparkly eyeshadow, nice! Good stuff, Peachy. I'm using a lot of flasks that I shouldn't actually use, but that's fine. This is a dark. This is how you dodge it, but like the timing and positioning is insane. Like one mistake and it's basically all. It's like there's only like maybe 30% chance I can recover from a mistake on that. At least she doesn't do that on her third phase. Also, I'm using a little bit different builds, but for today I decreased my damage so I can survive in case I made a mistake. Like this. Well, she went for the worst follow-up. No, it's worse. What do you mean worse? Like something is worse on the third phase? I mean, I've been told without spoilers that there's some surprise that is coming up after third Aeonia flower. I saw third Aeonia flower twice. I couldn't survive it yet. Like I was dying to the pattern itself. Well, she did say that I will witness a true horror exactly with the third Aeonia, so. And she was standing in some like special stance, but then my screen went dark and I saw a loading. So no idea what happens after. Well, yeah. I mean, can we count it as phase 4? Then. Is it that bad?
Heed my words.
Like, it happens about, like, 50% of your health?
And I have never known.
3.5? Okay. That's insane. Okay. Well, I'm still, like, learning that phase. Okay, I managed to recover. Recovering from Golden Bee Dance is kind of very difficult. I don't know if this ability has an official name, but I just call it Golden Bee Dance ever since I saw it for the first time. Double grab. That's not so nice. That was a one shot. Like, there's absolutely no way I can dodge or recover when she goes for this bullshit, right? Like, when I'm just standing up. Actually, Dark, I think it's easier in New Game Plus 7. Because she's not... I don't think she's scaled. She's getting any scaling. So, this is not an NG+. This is just a regular game right now. And I'm using my character with which I beat the game, so I'm just below level 200 here. And Let Me Solo Her had, I think, like level... Well, I'm pretty sure he got like every stats at 99 or so. Blue and yellow, they match perfectly. Knights. They're complementary colors. What about them? I mean, as far as I understand the color theory. Brains? Not really. I don't think so. I'm not really good at color theory, though I had to study design for some biz. What about it? Is that your guess? No, I'm not going to tell, like, I'm not going to tell you the answer, because nobody knows yet. I will tell it when I'm comfortable, but is it the final answer, so I can, like, write it down?
Heed my words. I am Malenia, blade of Nicola, and I have never known defeat.
Because I've got lots of answers. Like, some people say Italy, some people even say North Carolina, Canada, like, I think Spain. There's quite a geography we got here. Either Poland or Ukraine. Okay. I can't really say when I'm going to disclose that. Oh fuck. But don't mind it's like the series. It's just a like funny little game that we have here. Northern Ireland. Okay. How long is your nose? I don't know what's happening, but Peter is on the case, it seems. Yeah, every once in a while we do those wild guesses. Like I think like at least every week, someone new is asking. I don't know. Maybe like I will choose a date to disclose it. I don't have any like more reasons to hide it. Okay, how dead am I? Pretty much. But she needs like only one parry. No, not one. And I fucked it up.
Blade of Nicola.
And I fucked up like the very crucial parry. Oh my god. Yeah, with those guesses, I'm trying my best poker face I could. I won't even tell you if anybody guessed correctly yet. But guesses were wild. Scotland lad. We actually have a pretty cool TTS for I think like the dude who lives in London said it sounds like a Liverpool someone from Liverpool. Hiyo, thank you for the following, Paulon. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed here. Yeah, I think someone guessed Italy this weekend. When I was playing Witcher. Mamma mia.
I am Malenia,
Yep.
blade of Mikola, and I have never known defeat.
Pineapple on pizza. Actually pretty positive, to be honest. I don't see what the fuss is all about. Though my favorite is definitely 4 cheeses. Not Italian then. I mean, I've been to Italy quite a few times, and I don't think it is... I think it's a misconception that Italians do not eat pineapple pizza. I used to raid with one. Like, you know what? When I was playing Final Fantasy XIV, we had a raid with lots of different people, and there was a guy who was like, as his family had his family had a pizzeria business, like family business, and like pineapple pizza was completely fine. Wait, what? Raiding with Italians was pretty fun. Like it's been a raids with a bunch of like, well, we spoke in English, but sometimes they would talk to each other in Italian quickly, and had the funniest accents I heard, but they were so kind. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Blade of Mikola, bravely fought, my lady.
How much damage do you take if you block waterfall in face? Yeah, I got distracted, but a lot. A lot. Like if I block a single section of waterfall dance, well, that's my entire stamina bar, Dark. So it's kinda not an option. But yeah, I just got distracted. Have you tried security? No. Like, I was sitting at this Malenia, and the only thing I tried is blood-sucking tier, for which I had to kill a furnace golem in some ruins. And that's a very, very powerful tier, I would say. But I'm trying to play it safe right now. Security is gonna be fun. I think I will definitely try it after I beat this Malenia, so I just didn't want to relearn the fight. I don't think I was doing anything in Elden Ring ever since I started. I'm just sitting on this Malenia and that's it. Yeah, it is. But like,
I am Malenia, blade of Mikola.
I'm not yet
defeat.
I'm not yet good enough. So I have lots of I can do lots of damage with it, to the point I can pass phase 1 in like 3 parries and phase 2 in like 4. But if I do a single mistake anywhere, it's completely unrecoverable. So overall, for consistency, like having less damage but more survivability is better right now. Simply because of this goddammit move. Right. But yeah, Dark, I learned quite a few tricks ever, like since you probably saw me fighting her the last time. Like I got a lot more consistent. I had to relearn how to like parry and dodge some of her moves, because I was getting a lot of damage from her like forward fencing or whatever you would like to call it. Oh my god.
I am MALENIA.
But apparently I forgot how to dodge. Yeah.
My lady.
Talking too much. No. But actually no. I just fought her for I have no idea how long today. But yeah, it was a few of her moves that's deceivingly simple, and you can parry them. But okay, that was bad. With a big but. There were moves like when she jumps and spins around. It is parryable, but only one of the 3 moves like that are parryable. So like, I would sometimes parry it, sometimes not. And what I learned is that I should actually just dodge it instead and deal with whatever comes after. So right now when she jumps like this, I just dodge it first.
Heed my words. I am MALENIA, blade of Nicola,
All right.
and I have never known defeat.
Sure thing, Rom. Take your time. But yeah, today's stream is a shorter one because I will have to go in an hour and a half. But I'm still pretty resolved to kill her this week. So we can move on to the next thing, which is rune level 1. Insanely precise timing. All right. I have only one playthrough night. Okay, I'm so dead. Nope. I started learning parrying pretty much in the beginning of my playthrough, but I played Sekiro before and some other games like Expedition 33, which are parry heavy, and the concept is the same for all games. Had nowhere to run. Like, oh, it's like second one is always killing me. So there's a place in Limgrave, like, which is the first location. Like a round gaol. If you enter this gaol, there will be an optional boss, a Crucible Knight with a sword and shield. It's a perfect practice target for parrying, I would say. So if you want to learn parries, go there. Also, for parries, only use small shields, like a buckler or a wooden, like, small shield. There is also a parry Ash of War that you can add to a shield, but I think it's got a pretty bad stats for parrying. And by stats for parrying, I mean parry frames. So whenever you parry, every parry technically is split into 3 details: startup frames, parry active frames, and recovery frames. So you're looking for something that has good parry frames, which is normally small shields. For parry practice, there's I would definitely recommend any enemies with the with the swords, with a one-handed sword. And you'll have to remember that for Elden Ring context, great big bonks, they are always unparryable. Like great swords, great hammers, so don't even try. Whenever an enemy holds a weapon with both hands, in general, it's most likely unparryable. So sometimes some enemies, like, they will hold their weapon in one hand, and that is parryable. But whenever they, for some attacks, start holding it with both hands, that is not parryable. And then Ashes of War, they are also unparryable. For like mobs, like bosses, enemies, whenever they use Ash of War, you'll see some kind of trailing after, like trail after their weapon swings. That's usually an Ash of War. It's usually unparryable. There are some games where every single attack is parryable. For example, Sekiro and Lies of P. In Lies of P and Sekiro, like, almost everything is parryable, like 99%. But not in Elden Ring, not in Dark Souls. Learning to parry, it's not as difficult as people think, I would say. Okay. Dodge that. Oh my god. Oh, this was so bad. What a combo. Well, it all was going well until it wasn't. Let's heal and continue, though we have an armor debuff right now. Okay, it just wear off. Maybe I will install. For fuck's sake. Fuck it. Let's install Bloodsucking Tear.
Blade of Mikola. Bravely fought, my lady.
I mean, at least I can get through the like both phases in no time. I still fail, and I still get I'm still getting one shots from this bullshit. So at least we can deal some really good damage. Let's go. Hi Nova. Yeah, we're actually it's because I practice a lot off stream. I think at this point I practiced off stream more than I did here on stream. So far I'm at, I would say, potentially 70-hour mark. Not 17, 70. You heard it right.
Su. Supernova.
Using this Bloodsucking Tear requires, like, it deals a lot of extra damage, but I can't afford many mistakes. But the damage is insane, look at that. Yeah. But this is the dangerous playstyle.
Heed my words. I am Malenia, Blade of Mikola, and I have never known defeat.
And she also can waste the buff if she forces me to just dodge. But since she doesn't, let's go. It's 3 phases. Night. Well, 3.5 it seems. There's one little trick I can do to help myself. Alright. The damage. Okay, I still suck at this mechanic. Good enough. Good enough. Alright, phase 3. How are you doing today, Nova? Parry sound is so... Yes, I know, right? They had to make it... I'm addicted to parries. Oh, fuck. What? Okay, we live. That's good. Second Ionia. Do I have any space? I think I should have space. Fuck. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Oof. Okay. It looks easy now. Yeah. I mean, I'm still fucking up the thing. I gotten used to it, but I would. I mean, to answer your question, Knight, I gotten used to it, but whenever I see something for the first time, then yeah. And when I'm close to kill, then also yeah. I had a very epic kill of Frida, which is the Dark Souls 3 first DLC, like last boss. And I was doing the DLC at soul level 1, no less. And there was a moment when, for a good half a minute, she was at low HP, I was at low HP, I had no flasks, and for 30 seconds we had to basically dance around each other, trying to catch one another off guard. That was epic. Phase 3 distance is weird, timing looks really hard. It is because, like, I can't really use the entire arena. The middle is a no-go zone, then, like, all the flowers, they are big AoEs as well. What else? Oh, and there are also, like, little flowers that can be killed. They are scattered across the entire arena. And she kills the old one and spawns new one with each Ionia ability. If you stand near them, they just apply this bullshit to you. Oh my god. Dance macabre, yeah. Have no idea why sometimes I'm getting way more damage than I should. Also, give me a sec. Well, let's try get back to phase 3. Like, I can pass second Ionia, but like it's kind of tricky. The biggest problem is, as you said, Nova, it's the distance. Like, I have to go backwards, but I don't want to run into the first flower. So, like, the second half of the second Ionia, there's two clones. While she's in midair. Then, after some time, she releases some, like, a third clone that launches vertically and then drops on your head that you have to dodge. And then it's just dodge backwards, because this the place where this third clone lands is gonna explode at some point. Then, if I manage to survive that, and if I do one more, like, parry, it's going to be third Ionia, which I saw only once and I was not able to survive it. No, I saw it twice. But it's like, she does something very insane. Why am I getting so much damage now? Like, a lot more. Right, clean dodge. Not so clean, but we'll live. It's a shame I'm not fighting her in water now. Like, in water, electricity does extra 10% damage. Oh, can you stop? Can we actually fight Malenia? I'd be happy. Sometimes she just goes for an onslaught without stopping. And I have to dodge, and dodge. Even my buffs are run out. So, no easy extra damage. I cannot imagine all the work that goes into making each boss fight. Yeah, it's like, there are some people who dedicate themselves only to designing boss fights, especially for ongoing games like MMOs. I think it's a pretty fun, but it's a pretty fun thing to do. For fuck's sake! I stepped into flour.
Your flesh be consumed.
Okay. I couldn't even see. I couldn't even see, like, what the fuck she was doing. It was, like, 4-piece combo. But wings are really getting in the way. So, on phase 3, sometimes I have to guess, like, what the move is she doing and what the timing for this move is. By, like, just knowing how your body moves. But as long as we fight in the water, we can get back to phase 3. Oh no. This is just on fire, Malenia. Like 2 waterfall dances in a row. And my dodge was not working.
Blade of Mikola.
All right. At least 3 of my flask charges, they are getting recovered once I hit the phase 3. So you always have some. I was thinking that my gamepad has a problem. So my parry button does not, like, activate sometimes, but actually it's not. Because sometimes my parry doesn't work and I have, like, no animation. But it always happens for a specific attack of her. Unfortunately, that smells Dark Souls 2 to me. Oh, that's bad. What? I had a lot of boss fights with multiple enemies at once in Elden Ring. Not too many. Not too many, but yeah, there's some. Duo boss fights, they suck by default in all of those games. But there's only... you shouldn't have any troubles with any of them. Like, there are no... what is going on? Okay, this is a reset. There are no super difficult boss fights like that.
MALENIA. Blade
Plus, you can, like, since it's your like first playthrough, you can also summon different creatures for specific difficult fights and for all the boss fights. Like, seasoned players, they usually play without any summons, but you should just know that, for example, on my screen right now, right above when it says Carrion Retaliation, do you see like there is a blue icon? So whenever you see such blue icon anywhere, that means you can summon a spirit. There are like over 100 different spirits that you can find in the game. They require some mana to summon, and I think like it should be with no summons. Okay, yeah. You should have gotten your first summon somewhere in the very beginning. So just feel free. Yeah, summons, they do make everything a lot easier. And there is also one really interesting challenge, by the way. Challenge run. That is genuinely difficult. Summon only. Summon only is when you are not allowed to do damage. Only your summons can damage. You can only buff and heal them.
I am Malenia, blade of
That's a challenge run.
I have never known defeat.
Hi, Ryan. I'm gonna give it a raid after this this phase. Since I want to survive. Okay, the only dual boss that gave me a stupid hard time was Crucible Knight Misbegotten at Redman Castle. Oh, I know, right? In my first playthrough, I got there way before I should have by quest, so there was no festival apparently, and I was in this location very early, but I was like bashing my head against the wall, and I thought it was like, oh, okay, this looked challenging. I was so mad at this duo, since I was also like parrying them. Oof. And also, I've been looking a few days. I'm impressed with your gameplay. Thanks, Ronin. I hope you enjoyed here, and feel free to leave a follow if you want to see more, because we're playing a lot of Elden Ring. We're playing a lot of different other games as well. Like, it's Witcher on the weekends right now, then it's gonna be Expedition 33. I've got quite a huge backlog. I played a little bit of ES1 and Bloodborne. DS1, yeah, I recently beat all of those games at Solo 1 as my first playthrough. And then I decided that, okay, for all intents and purposes, that's not a greatest idea. On the first run, you're just always on my homepage. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I'm here every day except Friday. Today is a shorter stream because I have to go, and for the future, I'm going to be reducing my streaming hours to about like 4 hours a day, so it's gonna be easier for everyone to catch streams and see them in full, especially for story-heavy games like Witcher. Like right now, technically, I'm supposed to do like 4 hours, 4 hours on the weekdays and 6 hours on the weekends, and so we'll be bringing everything down to like 4 hours. Though I've been doing 6 hours a day for this Malenia because I simply cannot stop fighting this boss. I really enjoy boss fights. What can I say? Alright. So welcome to our little community. There's a lot of Souls lovers, so feel free to chime in anytime. Doughboy and Smallboy. Oh, Knight, you're talking about Ornstein Small?
Heed my words. I am Malenia, blade of Mika, and I have never
Ornstein.
known
I think that's how they pronounced. Oh, Knight. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys can hear me because there's an ad break, but I will make a little announcement for new people after the ads. Some people don't see ads, but I don't know how it is for everybody. Ah, no.
I am Malenia, blade of Mika.
This is still insanely difficult dodge.
My lady.
I recently beat Elden Ring on my channel as well. It was my first time playing it. Magnificent game. I totally agree, Ronin. It's an amazing game. I did my first playthrough also on stream, not like maybe like 2-3 months back. And now I'm back for my mostly challenges. Mostly challenges. Like, we have a bunch of modded bosses to fight. I want to play Convergence and Reforged mods, which basically rehaul the entire game in some ways. You go straight from your first playthrough to challenge runs? Yes. I mean, I used to play games on the hardest difficulty, so this is just my cup of tea. I'm taking challenges. You know, god damn it. Okay, this is a reset. Oh, that was a bad display.
I am Malenia, blade of Mika.
Recently, I was doing challenges as my first playthrough as well. For games like Lies of P and all 3 Dark Souls, like Dark Souls 3, 2, and 1. I beat them for the first time while also doing Soul level 1 run blind, like without any guides, without anything. And I beat all 3 games recently with there are some highlights from like some of the bosses I beat, including the DLCs, except for Dark Souls 2 DLC. In Dark Souls 2, I beat the first DLC and I beat the Smelter Demon, like the blue Smelter Demon in the second DLC, and I said fuck that. That was way too meh. Yeah, but it doesn't make very good stream content to bash my head against not a fun boss like this Malenia, but an annoying boss like that Smelter Demon. So I decided that, okay, now I'm going to do like challenge runs only once I beat the game first. Because yeah, it was not too great for you guys, for the viewers. So we're back to Elden Ring after all the Dark Souls for more stuff. And here I am. But we also have like more chill playthroughs on the weekends. And right now it's Witcher 3. It's my first time playing the game. Enjoying it a lot. Oh my god, what am I doing? I'm dying a lot.
Blade of Mika.
Can we get back to phase 3? Though it's okay. Like, I also told... I'm used to talk a lot during any boss fights, any challenges, so... many challenge runners, as far as I know, they prefer to concentrate and they don't read chats unless it's like in mid-pool. Yada yada yada. It's... don't be afraid to distract me. I'm literally asking for it. And whenever I need to concentrate, I'll just stop reading chat for a second, that's fine. Just saying, because some people they tend to be like pretty quiet when I'm doing a boss fight because they don't want to distract me, but that's okay. You don't have to. I like to pick other streamers' brain to see what they do. Yeah, it's a good thing. I do the same. I do the same a lot. I watch a lot of other streams and talk to people. And I also speak my mind here as well. Like I explain a lot of my decisions and stuff. So
I am Malenia, blade of Nicola. And I have
So-
never known defeat.
God damn it. Oh, we can heal now. Yeah, and I usually do everything blind because I don't like. I was always the kind of person who writes guides and instead of like watching them. I just like cracking those puzzles myself. So this boss, I know there's a guide on YouTube like how to do her hit list, but I'm figuring. I was dedicated to figure this all out myself, and also share with you as I go. Have you been playing any Gwent? Just a little bit. There's so much Gwent, so I decided kind of to leave it for one good play session, where I will likely play just Gwent and nothing else. Night. It's like it's a lot of Gwent. Oh, this Malenia it's a boss. It's a mod. Like it's a separate mod. But speaking of parry only, in my first playthrough I did parry only her. Well, I kinda almost parry only her. I used parries with my katana, and I also did some heavy attacks. For fuck's sake. Oh. I should have dodged.
Blade of Nicola. Bravely fought.
I know the village was just slaughtered, but would you like to play Gwent? Yeah, exactly. I don't know, guys, if you know about Viva la Dirt League. They have a really cool YouTube channel, and they have a series dedicated to Witcher. Like, series of skits dedicated to Witcher 3. Amazing. Those fake staggers are brutal. Yeah. Well, I kinda learned how to figure out if it's a fake or not. But the move that I call Golden Bee Dance, the one I keep dying to on the second phase, that's one is brutal. Viva la Dirt League, yes. So they have an entire series dedicated to Witcher 3. and they did such a good job at portraying exactly what's like what players do in that game. Bad pattern, bad pattern. Fuck.
I am Malenia,
Yeah, this one is bad pattern.
Blade of Mikola.
Yeah, nice day for fishing, ain't it? Ah. They and maybe Lord of the Rings are the reason I want to maybe try to move to New Zealand one day. Seems like a beautiful place. Yeah, the problem is the immigration process though. Like, it's kinda difficult to get there. Oh, he lives in there. I mean, I'm currently in Asia, but like, I'm not in New Zealand. But I wish to visit at some point. Yeah, that's the thing. Wait, would my parry work at least a single time when I press a button? That would be awesome. I was looking at different ways to get into New Zealand, and it's kind of weird, Nova. I heard that many high-skilled people actually left the country during the COVID, so they're quite lacking the stuff, but at the same time it's very difficult to get in. Yeah, but I'm not sure I want to like work for like a company. I usually work remotely. I'm a lone wolf.
Heed my words. I am Malenia, Blade of Mikola.
Like, and most of my clients are from the US, like California and stuff. So that, like, what's...
Blade of Mikola. Bravely fought, my lady.
I think I'm like, stop thinking about the boss. Yeah. Yeah, same Ryan, but in my case I just consider myself lucky because I was able to start doing that before it became like borderline impossible, I think. But yeah, I do most of my work like remotely for like different US startups. So moving into New Zealand would require me to basically find a local job, as far as I understand. I'm not sure I want to do that. Though, okay, if I was in game dev, then maybe I would have applied to grinding gear games. Perhaps that's one place I would like to work in. If you don't know who they are making insanely popular and old by today's standards ARPG Path of Exile. It's a New Zealand game. Yeah. I played since beta, so like started when the first game was only 2 acts instead of like 10. For fuck's sake. And I'm failing this golden bee dance again. Path of Exile. Grinding Gear Games made Path of Exile, and they are from New Zealand. To be fair, I'm not even sure if I know any other New Zealand game. I know an insanely popular Aussie game. Well, 2 games now. But I was surprised when I learned that Hollow Knight and Silksong, they're like made by like 3 guys in Australia. Since I don't remember any other games from there.
Heed my words. I am Malenia, blade of Nicola, and I have never known defeat.
Damn it. Why do I get all the bad patterns?
Bravely fought, my lady.
And that's why I turned off the Blood-Sucking Tear. Blood-Sucking Tear is very good, but like I'm so inconsistent. Any mistakes, they basically force me to start over. So we kind of regressed back to phase 2. This golden bee dance is still like it's killing me. I played Hollow Knight? Yes, I did. I didn't do all 112% stuff, but I did all the Pantheons. I got to ending. I got all the Colosseums. I didn't do Steel Soul. As for the Silksong, I played it on release. I beat the game and I also did the speedrun challenge. I did 2 attempts at speedrunning on stream, and on my second attempt I got 2 hours and 50 minutes time, which was enough to get an achievement. I think like if I keep practicing, I can get it down to like 1 hour and 20 maybe.
Heed my words. I am Malenia, blade of Nicola, and I have never known defeat.
So, did you play Hollow Knight? I know like many people here, they have like 112%. We also have someone who is speedrunning Silk Song currently. How long have you been interested in challenge runs? Actually, quite. Like, one of the oldest challenges I did was on PlayStation 3 when I had Final Fantasy 13. I was doing like no leveling, no upgrades challenge. But that was quite a while ago. I usually don't do challenges. I usually do I don't even usually do mods, to be honest. This Malenia is first in quite a while, but I usually just play on the highest difficulty. Haven't played Hollow Knight. If Elden Ring goes well, I might give it a try. Yeah, you should. Hollow Knight is an amazing game, but it might be like, the question is, would you like the genre? Because for some reason it could be too meditative, it could be too slow, because it's Metroidvania. In Metroidvania, you're supposed to walk around a lot. Like, it's all about exploration. So if you like exploring, Hollow Knight and Silk Song will be your cup of tea, because they are exploration-heavy games. Almost got hit by the flower again. Okay, focusing up. Fuck!
By the scarlet.
I approached way too early, I guess. That waterfall dance pattern was quite difficult. I know how to do it, but if I cannot reach phase 3 consistently, I keep forgetting.
Do you understand?
Keep forgetting it.
Malenia, Blade of Mikola.
But we are killing her this week, and moving on. Like, I almost got to phase 3.5. I almost learned how to dodge all the bullshit she has on phase 3. The biggest obstacle is still phase 2, not phase 3. So when it comes to difficult challenges, there are a lot of people who want to see a mix of me like doing some challenges and some story-based games. Witcher is pretty... Witcher goes pretty good on the weekends. We have a lot of story time and discussions. Oh, also, I forgot about the... a little announcement I was about to make. I didn't have time to finalize it, but there is something that is upcoming for early birds to each stream. There's gonna be a special just chatting section for the first like 40 minutes each stream. But if you miss, that's okay, because I'm going to publish it to YouTube every single day. Like, my current project is winding down finally, so I'm looking at some decent free time and like vacation in April. Enough to finish the project, and so I can start doing it every single stream.
Heed my words. I am Malenia, Blade of Mikola, and I have never known defeat.
Elden Ring is going to be quite a journey for you. The game is normally like over 100 hours long, if you know, like if you're used to the genre. Some people may spend like almost 160, I guess. Well, at least I didn't fail this one. Alright. Can I beat this phase? Yeah, I'm gonna be curious to learn, to hear about your journey. I like this game. And we also have some people who are really, really well familiar with the lore. So they can tell you more as well, if you're interested. So, like, if you're interested about like any particular detail in the lore, feel free to ask. Can I? Like, I'm scratching my head. Like, this is practically a regression. Let's put the old tier back, which is slower, but at least we can potentially reach phase 3 more consistently. Yeah, like, not at all. That's why we have Discords. Right. Yeah. Slow and steady wins the race. I don't know. Like, I know I'm talking a lot now, but Malenia has been quite mean in the like last 20 pulls. By the way, PARRY only usually considered a big challenge, especially for major bosses like MALENIA, like some other bosses I'm not going to name now. Just avoid spoilers. Though, with you watching some content about Dark Souls and Elden Ring, you probably already know them.
Heed my words. I am Malenia, blade of Nicola, and I have never known defeat.
So there's a few big bosses that you can parry only in this game, and it's generally considered a challenge. I don't know why, because I wouldn't say parry is too difficult. If anything, I believe that parrying makes some bosses easier. Because when you parry, you basically cancel the entire, like, boss attack pattern. So you don't have to learn it. You don't have to learn how to, like, deal with it. Yeah, it's high risk, high rewards. You generally deal less damage because parries, well, you can do a lot of damage with parry as well, but major bosses, they require at least 3 parry before you can riposte them. So it's slower than if you just bonk the boss. And if you miss your timing, you're gonna get a heavy hit in your face. But it's fun. Right. I didn't think there's gonna be one more. All right. I really don't know if it's my, like, controller dies or there's something wrong with one of your animations, because sometimes when I press my parry, it just doesn't go off. All right, moment of truth. Phase 3. Fuck! How did I... I'm fucked. Yeah, this is a thrown attempt, completely. There is no way I can play it after getting hit there. Like, how? I guess I dodged, I dodged for the... my first dodge was too early, so I got hit by both the clone and Malenia. Oh, this is embarrassing. And also annoying, like, going through, like, both, like, first 2 phases just to die like this on the third one. Ah, cruel fate. Really? Oh no. Have to go through one more cycle.
Heed my words. I am Malenia, blade of Nicola, and I have never known defeat.
Alright. Good. That's decent. Let's use this just in case. Oh, and that's exactly what saved us. Nice! We live. Oh no. Fuck.
Blade
Oh,
of Nicola,
how did that happen?
bravely fought, my lady.
This move. Like, it's single-handedly a wall bigger than the entire phase 3. Like, I saw nothing on phase 3 that is even close in difficulty to this one. Like, nothing come close. All right. And now it's all the easy patterns.
Heed my words. I am Malenia, blade of Nicola, and I have never known defeat.
Now it's all the easy patterns after I'm not using blood-sucking tear flask. Like what? Nice. I think it's hitless so far. Well, it was. And I didn't even have to use a single flask. That's weird. Okay. Like hit, that's fine. Okay. Let's be careful. Nice, dodged. Okay. First crits. Second Aeonia.
Your flesh be
Fuck!
consumed.
Oh, it was a delayed hit. And it also got the explosion. I mean... Welcome back, Knight. Just got quite far, but again, I fucked up the... Well, I survived the second Aeonia, but I fucked up what's next. But it wasn't really good survive, because again, I was moving in the wrong direction. I need to control spacing a little bit better, so I have more like distance to where I can like go back to. I think I'm spreading everything too far back.
Heed my words.
Alright, let's buff.
Blade of Nicola. And I have never known defeat.
Do you tell anything yourself before each attempt? Usually some remarks. Like if I'm trying to mind what did they fail at, especially if it's something that's on the frontier of where I am. I have an analytic mind, so I always analyze like what I'm doing. So much damage. She also continued with this bullshit. Have to earn... Yes, we earned the right to heal. Nice. Yeah, sometimes healing straight away is not a good option. And I have to wait until I can do that. I think I'm like master of like bashing my head against the wall. But yeah, I usually do like some analysis, and when I play offline, I also screen record sometimes, so I can also see what actually happened. Kind of a death cam. Okay, this is bullshit. Like I got hit the second time. Okay, she wants to fight. Let's fight. If she wants to fight, if the lady wants to fight, who am I to stop her? But yeah, I have to be really careful and see what she does. There's two ways. There's two general ways to heal in this fight, like three. After a parry crits, then after you back off. Like quietly, like if you're like as if you're up against the tiger or lion or a scary dog or whatever. So back off while looking at her. This is important. Or sometimes after certain moves, there's just a small tiny window. Oh no. It's this crap. And I got Scarlet Rose. At the end. Isn't it amazing? Fuck.
By the scarlet rot.
Yeah, that's bad. I almost have to go, so we might, I might have like time for another one good attempt. Today is the shorter one because I have to do something, but we'll read out soon. Ahoy, ahoy, Captain! Hello. How are you doing today? Had some really nice progress on my part, though we're about to trade out maybe after this attempt if it's successful, because today actually it's a big day for me. It's a big day for me. Maybe my paperwork will finally be ready, and I will be able to travel again.
Heed my words.
Just got out of a meeting.
I am Malenia.
Oh, I hate meetings.
Blade.
Meetings are one of the reasons my Friday is a day off from streams. Yeah, I was waiting for this paperwork for quite a while, so today is a shorter stream, as I mentioned in the Discord notification today. Since I need to drive quite far. Actually, not just drive. Like, it's early in the morning and I'll have to take a ferry as well. Yeah. Like... this year, they've just been so lazy, I don't know. With the paperwork. And, well, my vacation, like, April stuff is coming up, so... can't be more excited. Work meetings are so tedious, right? Also, why the hell? Yeah. Well, vacation and time off. So basically, there's gonna be like a month and a half or so, like pause in between the project, in between like two projects. So I might travel for a bit and also have some time to improve my streams. I've been looking for that for quite some time. So there will be some new stuff. Really? Oh, no way. Okay, let's make one more attempt. This is bullshit. And then I'll have to go for today. Yeah, those new just chatting sections I'm talking about, I hope they will be both entertaining and educational. Something special for early birds. Yeah. Other than that, Captain, we have been to the third Ionia, can you imagine? The third flower. Well, that stuff is nuts, but mostly I fail at the second one. Like, the spacing is very difficult to get right. But I'm learning. I'm slowly learning what it takes to, like, play the phase 2 properly. Phase 3. Like, I'm learning Cure speed. She has, like, faster base attacks in general. So all the parries, all the parry timings are updated. Sort of. Yeah. Exactly, Knight. And I'm learning her... I kinda can dodge, finally, I can dodge her new waterfall dances. She got quite a few. I saw 2 so far, but I've been told there is 4 of them.
I am Malenia.
And each Ionia flower is a special dodging section.
I have never known defeat.
It's not random, it's just stuff that you kinda learn once and then do it. Really? Maybe I'm slow or tired. Maybe my dodge didn't work. Oh no, not this.
Blade of Mikola. Bravely fought, my lady.
Can I have one good pull? Really? Okay. Oh, and I think I didn't finish telling you about Trails series. So Trails in the Sky trilogy, it's just started it all, but overall, to play the entire series, and I tell you that the story does not end on this trilogy. Like, unlike other games, you can like in Witcher, like in Mass Effect, you can load your previous save into the next game. It doesn't really carry over too much, but some things.
Heed my word.
And the story continues.
I am Malenia.
The full story, to play it all, I would say you need to set aside 1200 hours. As it currently stands. What's this pattern? It's the longest game series as I know. The second longest is probably gonna be Kingdom Hearts. If you ever heard of this game, of this series. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is pretty cool. It's a Disney. It's a lot of Disney plus Disney mixed with Final Fantasy. It's insanely good, very fun to play, and Disney themselves, they for some reason don't want to acknowledge their existence, because Disney in Kingdom Hearts, it's not the same Disney as you used to love or hate the modern one. I can't say I ever been a big fan of Disney, but the way Disney works in Kingdom Hearts, it's insanely well done. Like, I'm not a big fan of Disney, but a big fan of how Disney is portrayed and used by Japanese game developer in Kingdom Hearts games. Okay, this is a good pull by default because we are in the phase 3. Fuck. Why? Oh, am I doing so many mistakes? Okay, we have some chance. We do have some chance to play good. What? Oh no. Does the original trilogy take much to run on PC? You mean the Trails in the Sky? Absolutely not. It's a very old game. It doesn't require anything. I mean, it's practically just like it's practically isometric. It's nearly like PlayStation 1 era stuff. Okay, it's still been a good pull. I'm happy with it, and it's time to raid out. It's time to raid out. So, thanks a lot for joining me today, everyone. It's a shorter one today. It's been some progress still. I've been playing. Maybe I've just got tired because I've been practicing here for quite some time today. I'm still looking to killing Cure this week so we can move on to the next big thing, which is gonna be more relaxing. Yep. Yeah, I hope we're gonna have a lot more chats because we are going to continue tomorrow. The only day I do not stream is Friday. Friday is my day off. Today is a big day for me, otherwise I would have streamed for longer. And I already need to go before I'm too late. So, thank you guys, and I hope to see you tomorrow. We start as usual, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. EST or 6 p.m. UK. And by the way, I know that's in Europe at about like 28th of March, DST happens, so it's going to be 7 p.m. UK. So, like, summertime is weird. It was always 7 p.m. UK, but then I had to change it to like 6 p.m. UK. Anyways, let's quickly raid out, and I'll have to go like right away. So we just drop a raid to Bilius with my big friends and Ellen. All right, see you tomorrow, guys.
So you're different. Flash!